Hello and welcome back, my fellow gamers. This is DZ Devil Gamer Plays. We're going to be continuing our story here with Thomas Whitehead. Last we left off, we were in a truck trying to escape the helicopter as it was chasing us down the road. So we're probably going to be picking up right where we left off. Yep, still probably being chased down the road, I guess. I believe what happened is I think I passed the turn in my effort to escape the helicopters. I gotta turn back around. But I'm pretty certain that the turn is actually back this way. I know we passed a building back here on the right. And I believe that's where I was supposed to turn to get to Ekron. Pretty certain anyway. Well, that zombie light just came out of nowhere. He snuck right up on me, tried to grab me by the pants. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure this right here, coming up. Yes, this is the store at the corner. This is where I was supposed to turn. Up this road. I guess the big helicopter chase got me all messed up. Oh, almost turned right into the barricade. That would have been terrible for the car. So anyway, our goal is to build a cabin off-grid. Now, I'm not going to be able to stay in the cabin until I have it built, so we're probably going to stay in one of the houses close to the lakes that I'm looking at. There's two lakes, different lakes up here in Ekron. There's one big one by itself, kind of right next to a house. And then there's two more that are next to each other, also next to a house. So I don't know which one I'm going to stay at yet. Both properties look similar. I just don't know which one's going to be better fit for my actual needs. I know there's a house that's over here on the left-hand side that have, I think, chicken coops and I think a swimming pool. And the other house is just a regular house. But I think I'm going to stay in one of these houses on the left-hand side of the road for now. Just because I think it has a garage, which might give me more additional supplies. And I think there's three houses all right next to each other. And they're all kind of outside of town, so I don't expect there to be that many zombies in the area. There might be a few near the houses or in the houses that I might have to clear out. But I think for the most part, I feel like it should be relatively clear. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I've only been up here once or twice on my last playthrough when I was just playing on my own, just to do a loot run in Ekron, and I did come across a good amount of zombies for what I thought Ekron was going to be a smaller established town, but there were quite a few zombies in the area compared to like some of the other places you spawn. Like I'm just going into it, and that's a good sized little horde there right outside. I don't even think I'm there yet. Well, that place has a well. Huh. Don't really know where I'm at. I don't think I'm there yet. It's still further up the road because I don't see any water. Past the lakes are on either sides, or on both on the right side, so I would assume I'd be able to see the lakes. The first lake first, anyway. Before I get to the property, because there's the one lake, and then there's the houses on the left, and then you'll come to the two lakes that are next to each other. It's kind of where we're heading. And the reason I chose this area is, it's kind of in enough of a location that you could still get into the towns to do looting runs if I need to. But it's still outside of the towns, and I don't want to. I know there are cabins like the like the McKee's cabin, and there are other cabins that are already pre-built and are on the are on different lakes and places in and around. But I feel like this would be a good place for me to build a cabin, just to see what it's like to build a house all the way from scratch. You know, delve into some of the mechanics of the blacksmithing. You know, rooting around looking for clay and sand so that I can make, you know, stone walls and brick walls and things, just to kind of build my own. All right, so here's the first lake that I could camp by here. And then this should be the road that actually leads to another house. And then there's going to be lakes coming up here on the right-hand side. So I think what I'm going to stay is in these houses right here on the left. This one looks like it's got a couple zombies parked out front here. And a car. Hopefully I can get the car out of the way. All right, let's get out. They'll try and grab me. Alright, so unfortunately I just noticed there is a zombie right inside this house. So I think I'm going to have to open the door to try and lure him outside. Because I don't want him to break down the door. I'd rather kill him out here in the street. Alright, they're all down. We're all down. How about you, car? Alright, so there's got a car here. Got keys? No. Let's see if the keys are in it. No. Alright, so there's not keys in it. Now let's check and make sure this house is empty before I do anything silly. Alright, so it looks like it's clear there. Kitchen looks clear. Still power. It's good. Eat something. Let's grab a drink of water real quick. Alright, so it looks like the first floor might be clear here. Let's check the other rooms real quick. It's good, you got a washer and dryer. Always nice. What else we got in here? Nothing. Close that one. Painkillers, tweezers, comb. That's not bad. Dress, socks, belts. So we can close all these curtains up just to help reduce the amount of zombies that are wanted to come and check out and see what I'm doing in here. All right, now I'm believing that there would lead me down into the basement. Don't want to go down there quite yet. I'm going to check upstairs first. Let's close these other blinds here. All right. Let's limit the amount of exposure we have to the outside here for a minute. Let's check upstairs. Ooh, tight quarters. We got a bathroom upstairs. All right. That looks like one bedroom, maybe. All right. Got some stuff here. What do we got in here? Chewing tobacco, paperback, cap. All right. All right. Looks fairly secure for the most part. We'll just lock that door just in case. I did turn this off. All right, I think the best thing for me to do right now is to probably just go upstairs and get some sleep while I can, because my character is super tired and anxious and annoyed, and I'm carrying too much and everything else under the sun. So I think the best thing to do is try and minimize what I have on me somehow. And then try and get some sleep. Make sure I have my alarm set for a good time in the morning, I guess. That's good enough. All right, let's sleep this through and wake up and get to work. Guess I should have smoked a cigarette. All right, let's smoke our cigarettes so my character will feel better about his life. All right, smoke that cigarette. So it looks like I have an additional little house down here, plus the garage. So I'll have to check those out. And the house also has a basement, it looked like. So I'll have to make sure that there's nothing down there that can also kill me before I am sure enough that I can stay here while I build my cabin. Let's turn our life and living on. I don't even know if it's even still running. Think about it. I'm trying to think how many days in we are. Oh, look at that. The cook show's coming on. I'm not going to get any XP from it anyway, because I'm already at level 3. Oh, well. But it will help with other stuff. Welder monthly. Learn how to weld all the metal walls and floors and all that stuff. All right, so in the meantime, I'm just going to put all these books on this shelf. Anything that's a book. Let's just get them out of my inventory. Just because they're weighing me down a lot. And once I do that, then I'll figure everything else out. All right. Let's leave that on. Letter, bits letter. Put this down here along with this. I have no need for either of those things. All right, actually, before we do that, I should probably go check out downstairs because I haven't done that yet, and who knows what could be down there. Oh, well, there's a generator down here. That's useful. Some car parts. A workout system, a gym. Oh, a nice little workbench. Oh, some of the stuff I would need. Some welding supplies, hooks, ratchets, and a big thing for, we're going to call this our ammo storage for right now. Because I don't have anything else to put in there. Yeah, all this other stuff here is going to go right in this cabinet. All right. So what else do I got down here? Some more tools, car parts. Is there a rain barrel down here? Interesting. Very interesting that there's both a generator and a rain barrel down there. This chair is going to get annoying, so you're going to move, chair. Yeah, go over there, rocking chair. Just no idea why that chair was like all up on top of everything. All right. Let's go into the kitchen real quick, grab another drink. All right, what do we got here? Electrolux Manufacturing. All right, so both of those things, they can go in a cupboard somewhere. Don't really care where. Cleaning supplies, gloves. What else we got? Any actual food in this place? Picture of Chris Bailey. Don't really know who Chris Bailey is, but I guess he's somebody important to the game. Well, I don't know if it's still a thing, but you used to be able to fish out of those things also. So that actually might still be a thing. Let's unlock this door. Nuts and bolts and steel wool. How about let's put all this car stuff in there. We'll grab the house stuff that doesn't belong in here and we'll take that inside. 1 second, I'll stay. All right. That's right. I did not have the key for this. None of you guys had a key, right? No. The garbage can, nothing? Let's check this little shack out over here. Make sure ain't no surprises hiding in it. Doesn't look like it. Alright, what do we got here? Some magazines, some chewing tobacco. Some more magazines. We'll take all that stuff over to the other kitchen. Just makes sense for it to be over in the other kitchen, not be over here in some little shack. Nothing in here. Alright, right? It's not bad for a little place, but I'm not going to be living in that, for sure. It's not even temporarily. So, let's dump this food in this fridge over here. And we'll start unloading some of the stuff from outside. Where's the freezer? Alright, so let's put all this bottle opener and all this stuff in here. And I guess we'll put the food in the corner cabinet here. Not really sure why there's all this, so much cleaning stuff in here. It's kind of an odd place to have all the cleaning stuff. I think put the water bottle in the fridge too. Alright, let's move all this cleaning stuff out of here. Oh, I think I just picked up the food again. Ah, I'm having a moment. Alright, let's remove all the cleaning stuff from around here. I don't know what all this other stuff is in here. Pictures and flashlights and I don't know. I've never seen weird stuff like that inside a kitchen before. Maybe the kitchen like has like all the other stuff. It's just weird brooms and mops and stuff are inside the kitchen cabinets. I'd rather all that be like out in the garbage in the garage or maybe in the bathroom at least or something. I don't know. Well, I know where I'm going to put it. It's all going to go in this bathroom down here. Well, maybe not all in this bathroom because there's not going to be enough room in this bathroom. Bathroom upstairs, maybe? Was there a cabinet upstairs? I think there was. Right? Are there cabinets in the bathroom upstairs? No, there was not a cabinet in the bathroom upstairs. That's so weird. Okay. Well, it needs to be somewhere where there's water. I guess by the kitchen sink, I guess. Put all the cleaning stuff there. Alright. In you go. Alright. Oh, sorry, I was gonna put all this clothing and stuff upstairs. Alright. That's better. Alright, in fact, let's go in here. We'll wash out all of our clothes real quick. We'll get a drink. think pretty much all of our clothes are either dirty, wet, or bloody, so it's probably a good thing. I don't think I haven't washed myself off this entire time either. Alright. So now that I am relatively cleaner, I don't really know where I want to put my SWAT gear. I think I'm going to put it all in this one over here. I'm going to take all this stuff and put it on that side. I'm just going to put my stuff on this side. Alright, all this other crap I'm going to stick on this other side here. I really don't need all this other stuff. I don't even know what it's for. I don't know why it's here. Alright. Here we go. Much better. Actually, let's take all the stuff out of this one too. Get it all downstairs. I don't like all that stuff being up there. Alright. Let's go over here to where the books go. Let's dump all these magazines here real quick. I'll put the phone book in there too. And then we're going to put the pens and stuff in here with this rubber band. I don't really need any of that stuff right now. So we can go down in there with the other one. Alright, let's go get some stuff from outside. What time are we at? Looks like I need to smoke a cigarette. My character's hungry, so I'm gonna need to eat some food. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of food in the back of the truck, maybe. So let's start there with unloading back there first. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is probably to unload this stuff down here, because I'd imagine most of it's going to end up down here. Alright, that's all going to go down here. The rest of this is going to go upstairs in the kitchen. I think I had a book too. These two books can go in here. And all the rest of this is going to go in this kitchen. Yes, a granola bar. Alright, I still gotta find my drink cup, but I think I stuck it upstairs. Did I? Or, you know what I did? I think it's in one of the other bags in the car. Still. Alright, these gotta come down. These gotta go downstairs in the basement with those other guns and stuff. I don't want that stuff up here. Alright, here we go, here we go. I know, yeah, some people probably don't like all this base management stuff, but this is kind of a necessity at the moment, because I need to put stuff in a place I'm going to be able to find it really easy, because eventually it's all going to move over to the new cabin. Because that's the plan anyway. It's kind of hard to move it all the way I'm working right now. But it shouldn't take long to unload all this. There really wasn't that much stuff, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Heck, I think the propane tank is probably the biggest thing. Starting to get tired again. Thirsty. It's my health. Oh, muscle strain. Oh, I gotta start watching my weight. Weight's going up to 83. I don't know what I've been eating. Something doesn't like me. All right. Put all this stuff away. And then everything else I think can go in here. Oh yeah, some of the stuff has guns and stuff still. All the stuff in there. And the rest is books and food. I'll put the shooting glasses in there too. Alright. We have 40 minutes and the next TV show thing should be starting. What do I got here food-wise still? You know, I probably should add the sheet to this back door. I can close that whole thing off. So what do I got left? Carpentry books. Caterpillar still, which I'm gonna apparently be holding on to for a while. I think all the other books must be still in the car. Or in the truck. So I know I had more books than this. Sure I did anyway. Alright, so all the rest of this stuff I'm going to keep on me. No. Exposure survival. Ooh, what skill are you going to give me? Hopefully something good. Fishing? Maybe? Hopefully fishing? Yeah, there's fishing. No. Maybe something else. I think there's going to be carpentry mixed with something. I think it's a rainwater thing, I believe. Yep. Rain barrel. That's okay. A little extra carpentry. I will take it. All right. Should have one more bag here. All right, so I'm pretty sure a lot of this was books. Some food. Coffee maker. Put that in the kitchen. All right, come on. I'll put the bucket in here too. I know I'm gonna need the bucket eventually upstairs. I'll put all these sewing kits in here too, along with the scrap. I'm The only thing that probably needs to come out of this stuff here needs to be the sugar cubes, and that don't need to be in here. Waiters, painkillers, wipes. All of ours. That stuff should go upstairs. This axe just needs to be washed off. Put that in the sink real quick. Put this other stuff away. Alright, so my character's a little tired still. Don't know when the power's going to go out, so I'm going to still move the generator out back here just to have it in place. I believe I'm going to leave the sledgehammer in there. I think I'm going to put this generator out back of the house. A, because there shouldn't be anything else back here that should affect me. So it doesn't have any gas in it. But that's easily fixed. So I'm pretty sure. This car here had gas in it. Yeah. Throw this car stuff back in here. All right, I'll leave all the car parts in there. Take all these other tools downstairs. I don't know. Well, that thing's full already. Well, this ain't gonna fit much more either. right. Books first. All right, I think I don't know, man. This has kind of been a weird episode. So I kind of got where I needed to be to start my project. Trying to make sure I don't have any more unnecessary crap on my character. I can alleviate some of this weight. I'm going to need the firefighter axe and the wood saw because I'm going to have to need those to get over there. I could probably get rid of these extra gloves upstairs. Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, I still got to get some gas for the generator that I'll steal out of that other car. Really shouldn't be doing that anymore until I read the book. I guess I'll smoke a cigarette and I don't know. I guess I'll have to call this episode a day because it's getting late and you guys ridiculously tired again, and I'm kind of hurt from carrying all that stuff. So we're going to call this episode here. I think everything was pretty much a success. So, yeah. All right. Hope you all enjoyed. You know what? I'll go to sleep first real quick because I think I have my alarm set. Don't I? Let's check. Yeah. We'll sleep and then I'll end the episode. So this is DZ, Dumb Gamer Plays, saying I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know it wasn't very exciting, just kind of a bit of a move amidst trying to survive, but it is what it is sometimes. They all can be winners. So hope you enjoyed, and remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Later. Bye.